Welcome back to Mato Anomalies. Let's see if I remember what I was even doing. Okay, let's look at the map, which is really just the just where you can go on the underground. There's a quest here. That's where I am currently. I'm looking to see if there's any sub-quest I'm missing. You know, this is my good controller that's not supposed to have the drifting stick, and yet look at that. That cursor is my stick, drifting. Right, well, hopefully it's just drifting a little bit. It isn't going to bother me. I'm thinking there are no... What is here, though? Well, I'm here. Something happening in Bloom. It's got that icon on the side. There's a cat. I will pet the cat. I pet cats, but I don't pet dogs anymore because the dogs will pee on your pants leg. Oh, that cat does not want to be petted. Okay, boo. Message. Messenger.
More work?
What? Ah! Close that shade. My head's killing me. Morning, boss. Another late night? A little bit, yes. You want to see today's paper? Maybe after I have some coffee? You're a miracle worker. Figured you'd appreciate a pick-me-up. Yeah, last time he, in order to get, information out of a informant, he, rather a lot drank. Most definitely. You want any flavors or any of that? I have all the stuff. Nope, this is perfect. I'm just gonna drink it back by my... Snar. I probably should let him get his rest. Did I get coffee? Okay. They artfully block you off from going certain places that look like they'd be interesting, like down those stairs. By just having invisible barriers made up of people or things in front of you. You can't walk around them. Butterfly, what do I need to know about you? Let's chat first. Memory's still a haze of what happened all that time I was in the lair. Just remember kind of wandering around for a while, burning everything I could find. If I stayed in there for much longer, I may never have had the chance to recover. But making that stupid face, I'm fine now. What am I showing off? Hey, guy, come look what I've got. Oh, she's showing off. So, you looking to make a bomb or something? What? No, I got up early and I brought all these fresh ingredients at the market. I'm going to show you something I learned from the prosperous restaurant. You really don't have... I think she's going to force us to eat whatever she whips up in there. Force you. I'm going home. You can't leave. I don't exactly owe her any favors. Fine, well, if I die choking down any... Who's dying? Here you go. Try this perfectly cooked tonic pigeon. Tonic toxic. Those words seldom work together. But I'm sure it's great. You must be exhausted after the fighting the man tide. Have another plate. Oh no, I'm sure you need this far more than I do with all your running around. What gives? Nothing. Just wanted to make sure he got all of his vitamins and stuff. Just go on and take a bite. I'm sure you'll like it. Jump. Shudder. Good, right? So, good God. All right, Shaman, you're up. Chomp. Closes his eyes. Yummy. Come on, it can't be that bad. Honestly, it would have worked better as a bomb. No way! Wait, what the hell am I looking at? It actually came out totally different than the one at the Prosperous Restaurant. Does that leave room for improvement? And you guys tried it anyway? You guys need to learn to say no. They said no. That was aimed at you. I'm just so glad I don't have to have any more of it. Okay, that was funny. Traveling merchant.
Let's make a deal.
I don't think I need any of these tonics. How are you on weapons? Honestly, I'm not sure I need weapons in this game. I own one of those. I own one of each of those weapons she's got. And what do you have?
Anything you need.
Let me have a look. Sure, it's 60 team EP, attack boost, defense boost. I really like these things that deal specific types of damage to the target, so I'll go ahead and get that one. Wait, what's going on? Once again, the mini buttons have confused me. I just want one, thank you. I'm looking at the I don't know what you would call it, the distance measurer thing at the top. I'm trying to figure out if I need to do anything. The remake of that old movie that leaked was really good. Okay, we actually had this conversation last time. I can't go into the restaurant. Can't go into there. This is where I live, but it looks like I'm not going there right now. Okay. Well then, let's head off this way. That is so disturbing. Oversized picture. I've got picture, what would you call that? 3D image? AI model? It is disturbing, whatever it is. Okay, we're going back to the factory. So let's head over there. Enter. How's Isai? He gave you what you needed to know? Kind of. How much would you be willing to risk to bring Rich down? The man exploited the workers in every way imaginable for the sake of his own gain. I'd give everything I have to stop that monster from hurting any more people. If I can get Isai to turn back to the side of the angels, would you be willing to help then? That's a sizable if. Whatever he's done, I believe he wants to make things right as much as we do. What would you need from me? You've known him for a long while. Maybe if it came from you, you could convince him to turn on Rich. I've got the beginning of an idea. You'll still have to keep tabs on those two embezzlers. Still have them locked up. Why? I think we might need to put on a show to truly convince outside to come to our aid. Treasure chests are scattered throughout layers. Yes, I know that. And I'm back here. What am I doing now? Wait for news. That's a merchant. I can now enter my own home to wait for news. For a minute I thought I could go down a side street. But I can pet this cat. You did not give me a bunny kick. The cats like me more than the dogs do. Oops. Smoke, the name of my office. Let's go in. Hi. AM, apparently. How can you tell? They've completely exhausted. Stomachs rumbling from hunger, and yet they talk of tomorrow with such passion. It will be fine tomorrow. It will get better tomorrow. Hold on, just wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. When it comes to how tomorrow will be any different, they fall silent. It won't be better tomorrow. Not even the sun will see tomorrow. The sun has been swallowed whole. A hungry man keeps eating and eating, but never seems sated. He consumed everything in sight. Still no one dared to stop him. His appetite is voracious. So what have you heard? You should have heard something by now, either from Butterfly or Isai. Isai is the key to getting to Rich. I just know he is. But he's lost the fighting spirit. We need to help him find it again. Good luck with that. Now, where's your new assistant? Wish. Double wish.
Good or evil, judgment is at hand. Leave your offerings, and the Butterfly Fairy will provide what you seek. My name has been uttered by many. I'm not some sidekick, you stupid shaman.
Was she drinking with you?
I'm more than meets the eye. I got word...
Oops, I did not mean to fast forward through that. I got word from the bartender that Isai's drinking at the Sleeping Beauty.
Will this plan work?
Well, detective?
If this doesn't work, don't you worry. I have a backup plan up my sleeve. Akon said he wants to fight for the workers, and take out Rich in the process.
Don't forget your original goal. You don't have to be so invested.
I never forgot. This is just something extra. This city faces endless problems.
But we have the ability to solve them, so why not try?
Since when did you become a saint?
After meeting you.
Why not just beat him up right away? That would have saved so much trouble.
Agreed.
Jeez, can't you two act more civilized?
No.
Alrighty then.
Good or evil, judgment is at hand. Huh. I like the sound of that.
Said it out loud, like the sign of it. It's about to become his new motto. Okay. Doesn't say any secondary quest. Near as I can tell, there's no secondary quest on the map, so let's go. You must get paid by the hour, because you sure as hell drag your feet with getting results. Investigation isn't an exact science, is it? Maybe if you'd offer up a little more help and a hell of a lot less criticism. All I'm saying is you need to focus your attention on the true task at hand. Finding more layers. Also, be sure to tell me if you ever cross someone who seems to be acting strange. The weaker of the Bane Tide still have a certain degree of influence over people, and it sometimes manifests as a noticeable shift in personality. These things are nothing but bad news. The worst. Second only to this conversation. You need to pick up the pace. I'm investigating. I'm moving as fast as I can with what I've got. Gotta be faster. The Bane Tide grows stronger every moment we delay in confronting them. Which reminds me. Follow me. What? Why? Hey! Always with the ignoring me. Making friends now, are we, Graham? Pretty far out of character for you. He's with me. From now on, you show him everything. As you wish. I always appreciate your business. What's this all about? Something that can help against the Bane Tide. You can make that kind of weapon out here. Just because the common people are generally oblivious to the existence of layers, that doesn't mean the government and big organizations are completely unaware. Some of them have sunk considerable investments into hijacking, controlling, or downright eliminating a Bane Tide's power. Those investments, on rare occasions, result in useful commodities. I'm gonna wish I saved my money on those other things I bought, aren't I? Just tell him everything, why don't ya? Anyway, I'll need your help gathering my gear. I don't ask this lightly. I have difficulty trusting others. On the same side here, Graham. What you need, if what you need helps wipe these things out, I'll take care of it. Now, can I at least have a look at what we're talking about here? By all means. Quest accepted. Graham decided to delegate the upkeep of maintaining the team's weapons and equipment to Doe. Okay. Weapons merchant. Oh, wait a minute. Are these things he has in stock rather than things I have? Oh, wow. I looked at that. I've been looking at this all wrong. Can I see any comparison? Let's see, how much money do I have? 3,000. No, that's how much that costs. I do not have 3,000. Everything he has. Unit blades. These are things he has. Oops. 1 These are things she can use. And again, what she already has is better than what they have. Oh, she can also use water things. That being said, though, she already has better equipment than that. There's something purple. Is that considered the side quest? I already looked at that. So, what's your real deal? Why are you so afraid to make a move against the Bane tide? I'm not afraid. You must have been tracking enough of these layers without my help before I showed up. So what gives? They're not so easily destroyed. Every time I defeat one, there is a personal cost. How so? It's difficult to describe. They feed off emotions. That tends to warp one's sense of self over time. If they latch on deeply enough before they're killed, it can feel like bits of who you are breaks off. It shatters into dust. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. You had no way of knowing. Is there any way of putting yourself back together? Like afterwards? I'll let you know when it's done. Till that time, Sky Eye just located a rift. Back to work. Okay, I guess I talked to the weapon steel and came back and talked to him, and that concluded the quest. Oh, but he's got something else to say.
I'm listening.
Understanding that icon correctly. Chat. Got something to say, then just spit it out. About Graham. Care to guess the reason why I'm here? Not big on games. No. What do you want? Your bandages, all those weird tats. The Mondo shaman. And there's your enigmatic past. Who are you, man? You're better off focusing on the case at hand, Detective. I'm multitasking. Plus, this is personal. Yet strangely, it feels a lot like your detective mode. Thought you liked my detective mode? When it serves a purpose, not grasping at straws. Come on, give me just one thing. Gotta pass. But, seriously, what's with the bandages? You can't be that bad to look like that. Why don't you try looking in a mirror once in a while? Oh, damn. Struck a nerve with that one. Had enough goofing around? Oh, wait. Let me do another one. Is the Mondo Shaman to help you? All done. You're done now. Fine. I'm gonna figure it out sooner or later, you know. There's a random layer we can explore. Oh, let's go ahead and do that. Insufficient items. What do I need? Rift shards, gold. Oh, I don't have enough rift shards. Well, Okay, if I don't have enough, I don't have enough. Okay, let's see if I can remember how this works. Got totally lost here walking around and passing this little side area. Or was it a different side area? See? I don't know what it is. I find this place pretty confusing. And I have repeatedly complained about not having a street-level map. As I can tell, the only map you can have outside of layers is this one. It shows the rail connections. Okay, there we go. Anyone else to talk to? Oh, a piano player, sounds like. I don't see a piano. Okay, enough putting this off. Let's talk to the bartender. You and I both know the answer that you're looking for isn't going to be at the bottom of that glass. Couldn't hurt to look, though, just to be sure. Yo. I mean, did you catch some market news? Lotus Consortium stock is only gone. As long as the boss gets his meat, he'll throw the rest of us some bones. Sunshine Fabrics chairs seem to be hanging in there. It doesn't matter. With the account deficit, internal fraud, and rumors about being acquired, that's a sinking ship. It's only a matter of time. Call somebody who cares. Am I right? We care. I bet every worker from Sunshine Factories that has flooded the old streets care too. You came back. Here, you must let me buy you a drink. Be the butterfly fairy in the Zoro hands. Two myths fading into the stories of legend. Bartender. Tap. You're only lucky because you paid off your tab. But don't press your luck by tapping that counter again. It's not your fault about what happened to the Zoro hands. Less talking, more drinking. So your ship finally did come in. Oh yeah, jealous? A little bit. Anyone who says they aren't would be lying, especially around here. Want to join up with the Lotus? Bet you and I could break twice the amount of companies with your expertise as a PI. I'm gonna say pass. Don't like money. I like to think it matters where it's coming from. Helps me sleep better at night. And not get totally smashed at bars all the time. I figured out a trick with that. Oh, look at that. They put their slash in the wrong place. It's supposed to be just italics on the first thing, and the whole thing came out italics. I think that'd be something they'd fix as long as this game had been out. It's an easy fix to someone who has access to the code. Interesting, though. Oh well, stop looking at code, Gene. I figured out a trick with all that. Whenever I toss and turn, I just roll over and look at those extra zeros sitting pretty in my bank account. Damn. Lights out. Each and every one of those zeros meant there was someone you sold out in order to get them. Second thought, you guys have way harshed my celebratory buzz. Bunch of stray curs. What's that? What the hell are you doing back here? Smell broke as a joke to me, and that's always good for a laugh. Hey, let me go. You're going to be laughing through broken teeth. It's just a booze talking. Now's your time to shine, Butterfly. Thanks, Coach. Better catch up with those two before we lose sight of them. Wait, I have to trail them? Don't tell me I have to trail them. Oh, good, I don't. Sunshine Fabrics. I haven't seen how bad it got. We trusted you. We were trying to save it. But instead, you lost us everything that we'd worked for. You're gonna make this right, one way or another. It's because of your money or your life? What'll it be? Don't even give him the choice. It's all his fault. No, it wasn't me. Just... Oh, that reminded me of another game. The Legend of Heroes Trails series has a character who was trafficked. And every now and again she goes into a dark place where she says, it wasn't me. But that's a different game. Young man E, you're going to run out of the alphabet pretty soon. You made sure those murderers made it rich off the fruits of our labors. They'll be after us in a day or so anyway. Might as well put you down before that happens. Want an out? That's totally up to you. You need to face what you've wrought. It's not my fault. Don't come any closer. No. You're terrified of him. Rich, you don't give up. You didn't give up. You were paralyzed by fear. I lost everyone. It's not my fault. It's not my fault! No, it's not. There's nothing wrong about wanting to survive. Just like it's not their fault for doing the same. Rich is the one to blame. He's the cause of all this turmoil and ruin. I lied before. I'm plagued by dreams of old friends. They surround me and lash out. I beg them. Tell them, just wait a little longer. We'll have our chance at revenge. I waited so long, I never got the chance. Stopped believing it would ever come. Now's the time to start believing again. A sigh. You have a good heart. You can still start over. It's never too late to make amends. It's no use. Sunshine Fabrics was the last piece of the puzzle. Once the acquisition goes through, no one will be able to stop the Lotus Consortium. We're not going to let them get away with this. What are you even talking about? We can turn Sunshine Fabrics into a trap for Rich instead. How's that again, Guy? Lotus Consortium has been squeezing the workers long enough. If we can wield the power of the people, the tables are sure to turn. Before, they wanted a hero, someone to swoop in and save them. But now, you have the chance to make Sunshine Fabrics their hero. I can't do that alone. We still have many brothers in the Union. Well then, maybe if we... could it really be that easy? We simply have to use Rich's lust for acquisition against him. I'll tell him that Sunshine Fabrics has given up the fight to lure him into a meeting. Then we'll sideswipe him by raising the price. He'll either close out or back off, but either way the high stock price will be on his plate. That'll leave Lotus Consortium weak, which might give us a little more time to operate. Why would Rich want Sunshine Fabrics? Whatever he is, he's not a fool. But that's just it. He's out of his mind with greed. The Lotus Consortium is turning into a monster that gobbles up every company it sees. The Union has little money to fight with. It wouldn't be enough to stand in their way. You've forgotten how resilient these people are. The workers pooled their resources to maintain the share price of Sunshine Fabric. It's all yours if you need it. We can also persuade the workers of the other last remaining companies to invest with us. We'll all suffer if we don't fight back. They're in this fight as much as we are. I like the way these boys think. If you try to pull one over on us again, Asai, we'll rip it off your head and use it as a soccer ball. Good Lord. I thought we were turning a corner towards peaceful resolution. Don't worry about me. I took the long road, but I'm beginning to find whatever fight's still left in me. How are you feeling? They usually say don't con a con artist, but I figured you needed to be brought back to the right side of this battle. Thank you, truly. Well, this is your last chance. This is our last chance. Whatever happens, it'll be together. So, what's the next step there, guy? Even with Akon bringing in the union and those fellows pulling the other companies, we still need to manufacture one hell of a bum rush on the Sunshine Fabric stock if we're going to go up against Lotus. Now you're thinking like a Shell picker. Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. New items become available in the shop as the story progresses. Send telegrams. Okay, do I do that here or do I do that someplace else? Something happening in 2nd South Road. So I probably want to go there first. Oh, there she is again. This person. Hello. What do you need, Auntie? Did you hear? Something happened outside the wall. What's all the fuss? Bad things happen out there all the time. No, this time, it's the Hellbat. The Hellbat? You mean blood-sucking, flying around, and black as night? Yes, that's it. I heard a few cattle died from it already, and it's even killed people, too. Their blood was sucked like a husk. Such a tragedy. Impossible! The third cousin of my second uncle's daughter-in-law is a soldier of the Fountain, and he never mentioned such a thing. Real or not, I'm not eating any food that comes from outside the wall. Which reminds me, I've got to go home and start cooking. I've got some fresh vegetable from the Pac-Man. What's all this commotion? Should we check it out? You believe every crazy story you hear? It wouldn't hurt to look into it. Come on, let's dig up some information. Just can't help yourself, can you? It's the Hellbat! Uncle Fu used to scare me with stories about them when I was a kid. Might not have believed it was actually real, but if we discover something like that exists, it doesn't. Only one way to prove me wrong. Cattle, soldier of the Fountain. Right. The Fountain military has a new irrigation system in place that can grow crops in the dead air. Gathered soul. Let's head over to the market at the Fountain. There's fields everywhere. You're having too much fun. He overheard cattle being drained of blood outside the city, which reminded him of a rumor he heard as a child about Hellbat. Ram, on the other hand, was skeptical, though forced Graham to join him to find out the truth. Okay, so where do I go now? Fountain Market. See, it's full of abandoned farm machinery from United Industry. People from the fountain claim they're anti-government rebels with an eye for agriculture. Intriguing notion, to say the least. So much farmland. Where do we even start? Daisy! Daisy, where are you, girl? 1,000 curses on the killer. I will avenge you, my dear Daisy. Pardon me, pal. Think you could ease up on the hollering for a quick moment? Who's Daisy, and what happened to her exactly? Oh, my dear Daisy, you promised to grow old with me. How could you leave me in such a state? Don't think he heard me. Oh, here it is. What? A cow? Body shriveled. Seems to be from excessive blood loss. The hell that! I told you! Maybe hold back your excitement out of respect for the dead. Sky, boot off perceptive sharing. No way. You mean a trial version through my mono shaman. Try it with me, Doe. Perceptive tuning completed. Resonances index approaching. Load sense share. 3, 2, 1. The shriek of the nighthawk fills the sky. Full moon hangs high and is close at hand. Fields are silent. Everything is asleep. The darkness in the corner spreads closer. The white night sprinkles light on the earth. Only the small roads remain black as ink. Sound slowly approaches. His skin pale in the moonlight, transparent in texture. His expression hidden in the shadows, seemingly unpredictable. Is that even a face at all? He approaches. 6 limbs become rigid. You feel a breath of ice wash over them. Suddenly, the fangs, the blood, the temperature drops. Sorry, feel cold, thirsty. Wait for me, Anne. Every breath is a luxury. Don't even describe to me what you just saw. I'm already not going to sleep tonight. And someone said it. Don't think hellboats are supposed to speak. That wasn't in the stories. There's no such thing as a hellbat, so that doesn't matter. We need to find out who this Anne is. Forget the crying man. He's taken off anyway. Excuse me, do you know anyone named Anne that lives around here? Anne? Little girl held by that crazy man? What crazy man is this? Mr. Zhao. He was a teacher who inspired those young men to be rebellious. His wife ended up killed, leaving him with a poor little girl to take care of. He's not well. They'll catch him muttering his wife's name and wandering around with his child held up tightly against him. Oh, well, we're around here. Just came out to visit my relatives and got kind of lost. And Mr. Zhao you mentioned. No one's been out to Jason Zhao's place for a long time. Well, it took us a lot longer to get over here than I'd care to admit. Could you do us a favor and show us which way to go? Been a hell of a trip, and we still want to pay our respects. It's just here, there, around the garden. See for yourself. Buffs can be very powerful. Am I still in the garden? Another one burning ghost money. Bear is dirty enough already. Hey, are you burning that in memory of someone? Jason Zhao, Mr. Zhao, he helped me once. Zhao, you say? What are you doing? Mr. Zhao, I came all this way to repay your kindness. Now I'll never get the chance. This is a bit much. Were you a student at Mr. Zhao's as well? Treated me like I was his son. I'll never forget him. It's him, all right. An officer at the Domestic Affairs Division who quits his job and leads a protest against the government's tyranny, all out of sympathy for those of us outside the walls. We won't see another good man like that for a long time to come. We wouldn't have any living air without him. You mean he was in with the rebels? You didn't know? Wait a minute, I've never seen you before. I would recognize your face if you were at the protest movement. Who are you? No one important. Please, don't let me stop you from doing what you were doing. Whoops. A government official quits his job to rally residents from outside the walls against the government. It's a lot to process in one serving. What now? How do we carry on? Just can't see how it all comes back with the Hellbats. So, you saw the scene. No footprints, no bloodstains. What other type of creature is capable of that? The Bane Tide. Not everything is connected to your stupid nightmare monster mission. No, I've heard about these things since way before Bane Tide were ever a real threat here. You know, maybe the Hellbats were the Bane Tide, just in the early days. We'll go to Nightshade. She'll back me up on that. Fine, do it your way. That's mysteriously completed. Okay. There's still a question mark about where are we going. Oh, is this where I was before? Here's the hotel, and we'll talk to Nightshade. Donna, I'm going to need you to settle something between us here. You heard of the Hellbats? This only ends badly. For you, you know. Doe, you really didn't travel back all this way to play at childish superstitions, did you? They're not just stories. We've come across a scene that could prove them to be real. That they exist. What? He made me come. Perhaps you need to take a bit of time off, Doe? The pressure of detective work seems to be catching up to you. No, that's not. Why doesn't anyone believe me on this? We're looking into a person outside the walls, named Jason Zhao. We'd like to know how he died. The blood-sucking event beyond the walls. Well, your Hellbat obsession makes more sense. You already knew about it? And of course you do. Are you looking to pursue this Zhao matter? There would be a great reward if you intend to. What's your role in this? Jason Zhao had quite the reputation. And if my sources are to be believed, he also had access to handout. Okay, that would be enough to put a target on his back. Besides the whole being a rebel leader. Aren't you the least bit curious as to how he got access to Handout? You know I am. Zhao was an officer of the Domestic Affairs Division when he fell in love with the daughter of Dylan Lang, the boss of Cubic Mining. The two later eloped in secret. The couple couldn't stand seeing the people outside the walls living in misery, so they spearheaded a protest movement to fight for the rights of every man, woman, and child over there. Sounds like they were responsible for getting living air to those people as well. Most unfortunately, those people weren't able to protect Lang's daughter. She was tossed down a well? Her body was only discovered 3 days later. Oh, how awful. Do they know who did it? They do not. But an infant's cry from inside the well is what led the baby's mother to being found. The child apparently survived. And the very same. Tishin Zhao's sanity may well have been tossed down that well with his wife and daughter. He's been trying to resurrect his wife ever since it happened. He finally tracked down the Kalpa monks. Since they obviously couldn't bring her back to life, they planned instead to transform his wife into a vessel that would retain her in a state of perpetual existence. That also sounds awful. So Jason Zhao had his wife transformed into Handout? Apparently so. Quite the morbid love story. So those Kalpa monks, they use that bizarre ritual where they connect their brains together to share knowledge and whatever, only instead they connected Zhao's wife to Handout. I'd love for you to find whatever it is they know, for full compensation, of course. You know of a Kalpa hanging near Pangolin Vale. I'll check that out. I don't know why I have trouble with the word pangolin, but I do. Good Lord, this has been a very strange side quest. So now I have to go. All roads lead to the South First District, apparently. Okay, let's go there and see what I can find. Ah, that guy. Good man or woman who resolves their mind on Antoine Sambody's should think as thus: I should take all living beings across to cessation? Yet would all living beings have been taken across, and no one has actually been taken across at all? Oh my gosh. It's a tongue twister and a mind twister. Master? Why, Sapub, if a bodhisattva recognizes self, others, living beings, or alive, he's not a bodhisattva. Pardon me, Master. Actually, there is no such dharma quite like resolving his mind on Tara Samabato. Apologies to anyone who's Buddhist. I am really butchering that. Speak. I am listening. Do you know someone here by the name of Jason Zhao? As I understand what the Buddha has said, when the Buddha was in the burning light, he did not obtain the state of Anatra Sambodha. So it is Subhuti, and so it shall be. Thus come one did not actually attain the Dharma if Anatara Sama. Tongue twister. Please, Master. I didn't come for the teachings of the temple. I just want to know where Jason Zhao's wife is located. She is of body and mind. Which one do you seek? Enough riddles. Where's the device you made for Mr. Zhao? Your destiny is made plain. Please give it to Mr. Zhao for detachment when you get a chance to meet him. Give your destiny for detachment? Ew. What kind of sicko uses a human eyeball as a pendant? It'll be easy to lose, that's for sure. Detected. Extreme emotional response. Location, rift equals confirmed. Shall I set a course for Bane Tide? Yes, please. Sky Eye, is there any history of the Bane Tide manifesting as a hellbat? Hellbat. Term unknown. You just don't want to let this go. Wouldn't Zhao direct his hate toward Dylan Line? Or the United Government? Why would the farm cattle outside the walls be targeted? Way to change the subject. No time for arguing. We gotta get out there and stop a Bane Tide. Muffled voice A. Help! Somebody please help me! My daughter's in here. She's innocent. Please. We have to do this. The company. It's too big. Sorry, but I have no choice but to hurt you. What are you going to do? Please don't. Jason Zhao's wife. She's in here then.
These guys? What a waste of time. Ha!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. I was too careless.
My trap should be more than enough. Strike of justice.
Time to take out the trash. I'll take care of this. Just as I thought.
Actually, I have not finished exploring that area. Let's go back.
These guys? What a waste of time. Ja.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two.
Damn it! It's my turn. Take this!
Time to take out the trash. I was too careless.
Is it playtime now? This is what you deserve. And that's that.
Still showing the stock market symbols.
These guys? What a waste of time. Time to run!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. The art of war.
My trap should be more than enough. Strike of justice.
Yeah, I didn't need to
And
set the
that's
trap. It was
that.
overkill. Yes, I'm racking up a lot of saves because this strikes me as the sort of game where you might need to repeatedly go back. Or something stronger, I guess.
Jackpot.
Oh no, I'm really sorry I used that. But why can I not?
Yeah!
It's time
Trying
to
to
take out the
switch
trash.
to another character and I couldn't. A character, another attack.
Show me your work, Tonatress.
It's my turn. Ha!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. Mondo Shaman, heed my call.
Oh my.
I was too careless.
Is it playtime now? Time to run.
Time to take out the trash.
Monster of Weakness. Trophy earned. Playing on the PlayStation 5, so you have to take my word for it when
It's
I say
my
I
turn.
when a trophy happens.
Strike of justice.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. I'll take care of this. Just as I thought.
We level up. Yay. Blood. Blood can make you immortal. Need more. Want more. So sorry, Anne. Once it starts, there's no end. And wait for Daddy. Daddy's coming back to you soon, together with Mommy. Sorry, this reunion is canceled. Okay. That probably takes me to the next place. Let's go back. Okay, there's a lot of different exits and entrances here. Let's go back to that other one that I started to go on and then said, no, let's not. So maybe we should have. Ah. We're going to have to unlock sections.
Jackpot.
Time to take out the trash.
Ah, you missed. Sharpen. Not ominous at all.
I was too careless.
My trap should be more than enough. This can get a little itchy.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two.
Is it playtime now? Yeah!
Time to take out the trash. Just as I thought.
Gold. Gold is always nice.
Sky Eye, save data.
Master Crash Lodge. I'll look that up later. Active Central Corridor. Takes me someplace. I can't tell where. Is that the exit? I think that's the exit. Yeah, that's where I came in. This really does remind me of .hack GU. I think it's all the glowy things in the background and the colors.
Jackpot. Strike of justice.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. The art of war.
It's my turn. Ha! And that's that.
Sky Eye, save data.
Bottle of Slash. Basically, I'm just running around collecting. Oops, that's not a treasure chest. And that's not a treasure chest. Oh my gosh. Let's go over here and look at this other platform. I can't interact with it yet. Right. What do I need to do? Something over here, probably. Or not. Was I already over here and I already turned that off? Isn't this one of those blockade things? What is this? Yeah, I can't interact with it. Maybe I'm just totally tripping on where I've been and what I've done already. Or maybe you only had to do one of those. place is pretty disorienting. Okay, let's head over here and see where this place takes us. Oh, no, I don't want to leave the lair. Do I want to leave the lair? I don't feel like I've accomplished anything here. Beat one boss. Well, boss is stressing it. Beat one slightly stronger group of monsters. There's a save point. That's where I beat the monster. That's where I came in. Let's see what's over there again. Maybe I just got turned around. I mean, this is just a heal spot. I'm puzzled. Am I done? They say return to Pangolin Vale, but I feel like I haven't done anything. You're saying the people outside the wall shoved Zacian's wife down the well, even with her holding her infant daughter? Seems they were paid to do so. Farmer, the one we met first, he could be the murderer. Zhao looked for him to take his revenge? Zhao was completely blinded with rage. There's no logic to his actions. So we're back to square one. His students still play homage. No matter what happened right before his death, he was clearly a good man at some point. Let's wrap this up. I'm not accustomed to such a reaction when I give someone a large sum of money. What's the matter? The money's great, but I can't stop thinking about what happened to Mr. Zhao. If it's any consolation, my people were able to trace Anne Zhao's current whereabouts. She was picked up by a charitable organization and lives comfortably. What if someone traces her father's past? She was far too young to pose any threat back then. It's doubtful anyone would still be interested in her now. Regardless of how you may feel about it, she's alive. That's the best news anyone can hope for in this city. Yes, you're right. I return bearing good news, and Zhao is alive. How about that? Hey, it's Guy, I run a search. There's been a huge uptick in hellbat rumors all across the city. You're just putting me on. Look who's ready to join us back in the real world again. I think I was just missing Uncle Fu, getting caught up in the hellbat stories. Felt like he was back with me again. Guess I lost my mind for a little bit there, huh? One has to have a mind to lose first. Mastercraft Slash X1. Don't think. But that's gears. Yeah, the other ones are still locked, so I don't have anything there. A lot of team defense things and one slash a stronger thing. Should probably check the journal pull in here though. Oops, new stuff. How bad, I bet. shellback, a mythical and dangerous creature featured in the folktales of Mato. It flies in the dark and feeds on blood. Their archives blaze. In her dreams, she transformed into a bird, but she could never get away. There were still embers shining in the desert of hope. Such embers ignited the flames of despair, which ultimately consumed her. Roulette, a being with an extremely unstable car due to an unusually high body temperature. It's like it's one of the Flying Tiger spacecraft's aircraft. It does. It totally does. Flying Tigers were a squadron in World War II, and they painted the eyes and the mouthful of teeth on their aircraft. Look them up. Actions. Alpha, often overlooked by their unassuming appearance, they are in fact transforming human beings at an enormous experiment site underneath Cherishment Temple. The guidebook. A new station. Is there a new station? Scholar Alley. A significant transportation road with several interconnecting factories. That's it for the journal. Well, that was a serious side quest. Let's go ahead and get back to the main quest. Oh yeah, send telegrams. I was puzzled by how we were going to be doing this. Somebody runs a telegraph office? Oh, there's a machine. Butterfly. This is what you were talking about? This is UNITS, the Underground Network Intelligent Transfer Station. All the information flowing through it is free. This hunk of junk? Don't you underestimate the telegraph. You can send anything you want without the government even knowing. It's 100. One what now? One Hondo P Anonymous. Look at you, knowing your way around watchful eyes. The thing is, it's hard for overseers to distinguish a real message from a decoy. Usually it would take a while to process it for validity. But that's the best part for us, since all we gotta do is position the well. What are we waiting for, guy? Unfortunately, it can't work without power. Then plug it in. Of course I can fix it, but I got something else needing my attention at the moment. Just spill it. I have a subordinate who's been acting strange lately. Almost if he's been possessed by something, you know? Last time I was at Grant's place with you, it seemed important to him that I bring it up. Possessed, huh? You have his address? Right here. Pretty sure I can get the units all booted up by the time you settle this other thing. You parasite! Call it quid pro quo. And I need to go someplace else. Here. No. Oh. Hi, Sky. If you're around, could you please scan this location for me? It's about Rich's lair. Getting close. Quid pro quo. Better idea would be to stomp his damn head and force him to fix the machine. Gotta focus on the long game. Help working with a guy who has his hands in all kinds of sources, lawful and otherwise. Detected lair. There appears to be some form of inconspicuous reaction in the lair, maybe newly formed. Guess this is on you guys then. Make it fast and Clairvoyant will be all out excuses once we resolve this. You don't have to convince me. Lairs are my specialty. Explore the lair. Okay, I'm confused. There should be a layer that we need to do for this, but not a random one. It's like purposeful. Can't go into that one. Whoops. Supposed to do. Okay, where am I supposed to be now? Maybe I misunderstood what I was doing? Because this is leading me in a different direction. He's not speaking to us. Oh, okay, we're not entering the layer yet. I got everything out of order. Waiting for news in my own personal layer here. New day. Check email. Problem solved. Graham is back. He said it was done and asked you to find Clairvoyant. He seemed unhappy, but he's always like that. A haunted factory. Well, we did that one already, right? There's kind of a lot of running around in this game, it seems. Whoops. Oh, map. Uh-oh. There's a side quest. And since side quests become unavailable as the game progresses, that's why you need to do them ASAP. So let's take the escalator and see if our side quest is up here or not. It's in the barn. It's not in the barn. It's going to be me running in circles again. In such a small area. I came over here already. Oh, did I miss you? I missed you. Huh. A haunted factory. Interested? Nuh-uh. Come on, why not? Look, guy, you can't force me, alright? No one's forcing you to... Wait a minute. You have a problem with a little ghost story? You shut up! You've got a problem! It's fine. I can take care of it myself. Oh, fine. Then I'm obviously coming with. Can't have you having all the glory. You ought to stop binging all those horror shows before you go to bed. Newsboy and a member of the Rats who sells information, ringless. Life on the street makes him something. Okay, let's try to this time get an idea of where you're going. Yes, it's a lot of money, but you don't need that. Okay, this one looks pretty straightforward. We'll find out. Oh, hi there.
These guys? What a waste of time. Time to run!
Time to take out the trash.
Oh, I wish that bomb
My
would take
trap
out all
should
of them.
be more than enough. This is
Just
what you
damaged
deserve.
them all, kind of badly.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. Mondo Shaman, heed my call.
It's my turn. Ha! And that's that.
Planet monitor time 12:30:54. A man looking about 50 years old is walking around the machine. He removed 3 incenses from his pocket, lit them, and began to pray. He walked to another plant after praying, opened the door, and suddenly fell down. Okay.
These guys? What a waste of time. Take this!
Time to take out the trash. Those clowns were nothing.
These guys? What a waste of time. Time to run!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. Show me your work, Tonatrus.
Is it playtime now? This is what you deserve.
Time to take out the trash. I'll take care of this. Just as I thought.
It looks like an accident. I missed something. That's where we came in.
What a waste of time. Strike of justice.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two.
Damn it! My trap should be more than enough. Take this!
Time to take out the trash. Mondo Shaman, heed my call.
Is it playtime now? Like the wind. And that's that.
Sky Eye, save data.
Greg Pierce. That one's a teleportation one. Okay. How to leave the layer one.
These guys? What a waste of time. Yeah!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two. The art of war. I was too careless.
My trap should be more than enough. Like the wind.
Time to take out the trash.
Damn it! It's my turn. This is what you deserve. And that's that.
That was the save thing. Let's go over. I think that might be the exit. Let's go ahead and read this. Workers' notes. These idiots don't believe in the existence of ghosts. They'll all be punished sooner or later if they don't respect gods and ghosts. I can't work with them or else I'll be implicated. I must convince them of the ghost in our world. I must... What's that sound? Nothing here but that sound. Must be... No, let go of me, please. Hurt them, not me. Every political philosophy ever. No, this policy wasn't supposed to be bad for us, it was supposed to be bad for those guys.
These guys? What a waste of time. Time to run!
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you two.
Is it playtime now? Take this!
Time to take out the trash. Mondo Shaman, heed my call. Just as I thought. Sky Eye, save data.
Bottle of Pierce. so freaking quiet in here. There. Ah, get it away! Whoa, that's a new one. It looks like it's got a barrier around it. Huh?
If one
No,
strike
okay.
is not enough, then I'll give you 2.
Were you even aiming? It's my turn. Ha!
Time to take out the trash. I'll take care of this.
My trap should be more than enough. Time to run.
If one strike is not enough, then I'll give you 2.
Let's do it, right?
Damn it! Is it playtime now? Strike of justice.
Time to take out the trash. I'll take care of this. Just as I thought.
Blackjack, Baccarat. Blackjack must have been the new one. New entry unlocked in journal. Oh, a couple of new entries. Units. Unregulated and entirely anonymous, the Underground Network Intelligence Transfer Station can deliver telegram messages, unrestricted, all across Mato. Yep, Blackjack is the new one. A mimic with the appearance of a star from outer space. And here I thought it was in a barrier. It's just being vain. Sweet fresh air freedom. Oh, I've missed it. Probably because you were too scared to breathe. Who's scared? Wingless's uncle heard the strange sound just as he was affected by Bangtide. That's not scary at all. Right, because Bangtide aren't scary at all. Right? Well, I'm not scared. Fine. Hey, you want to hear my story about a little girl who mysteriously disappeared right under her favorite quilt? No. Okay. Oh, you've got something to talk about.
Hurry up.
Sup? Sup, Deadface. Ready for another round of 20 Qs? Ready to shut you down again, sure. You can very well try. What's with the body art? You must know, I use them to cover the scarring. Did you have an accident? Of sorts. It must have been pretty horrible. Why do you say that? I mean, you're completely covered up. It was fairly extensive. To say the least, what happened? It's difficult to talk about. Take your time. I mean, it's difficult to explain. What I do know is Tantatress was barely able to save me with her technology. That's it? She told me once that it was some form of punishment by heaven. Jeez, punishment? For what? Probably for asking too many questions. Fine, message received. Don't you want to know why? I know the answer to the only why that matters to me, and it's made me an effective killer of Bane Tide so far. What if there was some way we could dig into this a little more? Like perception sharing. I don't think you want to be diving too deeply into that pool. Especially from what I do remember the experience feeling like. If I could give you clarity, I still think we should try. No, I just realized I don't have these conversations with Butterfly. Is she in here? No. Okay. I have to figure out where Butterfly is. The words weave their way into idle water's cooler gossip. They become a sight for sore eyes. Did you hear that Sunshine Fabrics is going to fight back? I thought it got shut down. You read the paper? The share price skyrocketed. Better get on that and buy in. I'm all in. This is going to be my big break. Some buy, some sell. The tide of the stock market ebbs and flows as it always has. Meanwhile, stock prices surge like the unruly waves of the ocean. Get this pile of flyers to everyone you see. Get this pile of flyers to everyone you see. Make sure they all know that the share price of Sunshine Fabrics is taking off. You got it. I'll get you paid this. And once over, after all is squared away. I don't love the idea, but it looks like things are finally looking up for once. How long are we planning to run this charity? Alcai said Rich is already beginning to unravel. Now it's just about pushing him over the edge. He should be set up at Talisman Hotel by now. Once he's there, Sky Eye will be able to trace the coordinates of his rift. You trust Nightshade to accommodate this plan of yours. She wants to know what Rich is doing with Handout as much as we do. Now that we've done our part, I just gotta wait until Alcai gets word that Rich is in pocket. The waiting is so boring. Feels like I haven't limbered up in forever. Hey, Deadface, come at me and let's trade blows to pass the time. No.
Why have you not finished yet, lazy fools? Turn on the machines! More! Turn them all on!
Whoa, that was unexpected. I did nothing. I just went into this.
The success rate is only 1%. We should stop.
What the hell did you say? Mine. All mine. No one can take it away.
Me, I'm not going in.
In the map, see if there's any side quest I need to do. Don't think so. I'll check the email. our last meeting. Aside. Content. Our plan worked. The share prices of Sunshine Fabric surged due to a slew of private investors making frantic investments, which focused heavily on short-selling stocks. I suffered massive losses. He's on the hunt for me now. But while I'm at Talasama, he can't touch me. He agreed to meet me at Talasama Hotel. You guys needed his exact whereabouts, right? This could be your only chance. Double check again. Higher quality weapons have more affixes. Tread up these stairs and we should end up at the hotel. I've got this covered. You didn't have to come along. Front row seats to Rich being humiliated? You can pay me enough money to stay away. Fine. Well, here he comes. Let's get you out of sight. Mr. Rich Long. Mr. Rich. Long time no see. Sigh. Keeping you alive may have been one of my biggest mistakes. Wouldn't your time be better served reflecting on the lost property instead of berating me? Sigh. Please, Rich, let's try our best to keep our composure. Lady Nightshade, this is no concern of yours. Matters of your discuss should remain your concern, but the comfort of all my other patrons remains mine. Your hotel won't remain yours for long anyway. What if instead I set my sights on adding it to the Lotus Consortium's ever-expanding portfolio? I would think you'd rather keep your focus on your dealings in Immortal Harbor. You think you can threaten me? Boss, please. Sit down and drink. Let's discuss the business we came to. Don't coddle me like one of those common fools you love to grift. I know full well the majority of the money invested in Sunshine Fabrics is your own. Sell them all. Now! Why on earth would I do that? I'm your only lifeline in this town. That means I own you. Anything you buy is with my money is from my own pocket. Let's say I simply refuse. You're in no position to bargain with me. I can freeze all of your assets in a blink. You may be protected by the neutrality of Talasam Hotel now, but it can't protect you forever. As your friend and mentor, I strongly advise you to reconsider what limited options you have. You've taught me so much. That's why I'd advise you to reconsider this course of action against Sunshine Fabrics. I'm not the only one you're contending with, you know. You've been too greedy. Everyone who's ever been preyed upon by profit-hungry companies like Lotus Consortium has got their eyes locked on that target you painted on your back. You were always reasonable. I'd hoped you'd listen to reason. Shame. It'll be pretty pathetic. Oh, look at that grin. It'll be pretty pathetic to have you begging me for mercy in the end, like the dog you are. Very well, then. Cheers, Rich. That was amazing! Do you see the look on that fool's face? So, how'd I do, partner? Get what you needed? Gramsa's location has been identified. So we finally found the damn lair. No other side trips this time? Graham doesn't have the patience for any more detours. I don't know why. I'm still shaking. You made the Zoro hens proud out there. It's funny, I feel like a drink, but more to revel in and then to forget. So, did everything work out as you planned? We've got his number, Donna. It'd be easy enough to decipher how he runs the handout business from here. I'm sure you have found out one of your own people to replace him with in the meantime. Don't you worry yourself about the details. Time to make that man pay. Let's go get him, Graham. You're right. You're right. Smoker, a veteran and one of the few survivors of the first generation of Exalted something. Okay, first of all... Whoa! Wait. Something's happening over here. We're going over here. Must complete all side quests. Oh my gosh, it's her. Briskly jogging towards I don't know what. Goodness, what are you doing here? At the grate. You're not puking into the grate, are you? It wouldn't surprise me if you were. What you looking for? Whoa, hey! You scared me there. Sure you want a ninja in a past life or something? I could certainly give Butterfly a run for her money. Didn't realize being a shell picker meant involved digging for loose change. Got time for your jabs. I lost a watch around here. Help me find it, would ya? Why's the lost watch got you so anxious? It's no ordinary watch. It's the only thing my aunt left to me. Didn't figure if someone who's close to their family. The watch holds a secret. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but I can't very well let someone else nab it until I do. You're in luck. I'll lend you a hand. Finding lost things is sort of my specialty. Maybe. Unless you don't need me around. No, please, stay. And help me since you're already here. But if you do find a watch, bring it straight back to me. Don't need you fiddling around and accidentally opening it or anything. If it turns into a big payday, I expect a healthy reward for my professional assistance. Fine, but only after we're done. You better hurry then. Seem to be collecting people who just hang around my home. It's just asking for trouble. That's where we can usually find him then, if I need to know more about him. Track. Wait, how do I ask Butterfly's help? Why do I suddenly have email? The old friend's disappearance. How's business these days, Detective? Busy? Spare some time for me, though. I have a big case for you here. My aunt died recently. Logically speaking, as we don't have any other family, I stand to inherit everything. However, a neighbor has informed the government my aunt had a son who's missing but still alive. I can't prove my cousin is dead. I won't receive the inheritance. Also, I sent Joe an email which explained that something strange happened when he attempted to inherit a legacy. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. Item merchant?
Trinity Pharmacy.
Oh wait, on top. No. Pharmacy has nothing to say to me. Actually would like to ask for Butterfly's help, but where is Butterfly? blackmail her or something? It should be known that the prophecy has wasted away the sins. Washed away the sins. I kind of like wasted away. We're not doing that yet, obviously. Gas station. I need to go up. This does not seem to be the right place. No, she's not here. What am I missing? The main story. I'm trying to figure out the secondary story here. And I need to do this too. Is there something not being tracked here?
Huh?
The Tide aren't invincible. Lucky for us. Why do I ask for Butterfly's help when I don't know where she is? It says something is 11 meters away. 10 meters. Is she in the lair? I don't want to accidentally get the main quest going now. Oh, there she is. Are you usually hanging out here? Butterfly! Need your help on a job. Is it another mega creep like Rich? If so, I'm in. It's... no, not exactly. Asai told me about a lost watch of his, an heirloom. Yeah, you better go on and find someone else for that. Fair enough. He did mention something about a secret treasure in the watch. Treasure? What's this all about now? Trying to hold out on me, are you? You didn't figure it out. This way we need you to help find the watch first. When in doubt, call the professional. Show me where he lost it. Let's just take a closer look at these people here. That one, gotta be him. Are you sure? Let's go. If he doesn't, admit it, use your glove. You there, stop. What do you want? Hand over the watch you stole. Who are you? I can make you do it. I'm not going to ask nicely again. Said I stole Alsai's watch. Dude, you just gave it away. I don't think we mentioned Alsai. I mean, who? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me go. Stop lying. Grab him. Sorry about this. Oh no, I'm no good with this thing. Fortunately, they do have a... No, let's just... I will do this once. If I can't figure it out... Let's see who we have. Confident, response. Noisy. Yeah, I'm getting injured really fast here. Yeah, I'm doomed. Which is nothing unusual for me. I do not understand this game. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. I don't see the point in this. Oh, it's not letting me skip. Okay, I guess I start over then. When I try to take out the demons, it just, like, prolongs it. I think basically you spend 2 turns taking these guys out. And by the time you get around to persuading the host, it's too late. Because they've all respawned, so what's the point? I don't know anything. Oh, I did it. Okay, yay. What a piece of junk. I thought it was made of gold. Pawn shop told me it was just brass. Here, take it. Oh, we're not done with you yet. Here, Butterfly, you take the watch. I'll get this guy over to the droid cops and catch up with you back at the Night Smoke. What are you doing? You tore the watch completely apart. Relax, much guy. I found the hitting switch in the back. You never would have found it. So there really is a treasure? Doubtful. Just some photo. Looks like a family portrait. What a waste of my time and talent. Gonna think twice before jumping to help you next time. How did you know that guy stole the watch? Got the sense for it. I can spot a lot of things. I can spot a thief from a miles away. Just want to know one, eh? Oh well. Better get this thing back to Asai. Oh, I was about to say, wasn't he just right here? He was. Found your watch. You did. Thank you. Hey, why is the back open? What if I found a switch that opened up the back? There's a family photo inside. Really? Let me see. Yes, my aunt's family photo. And why tell me about some made-up treasure? I thought... Well, before she died, my aunt told me her most valuable possession was inside the watch. I just figured... You moron. She was telling you that family is the most valuable thing. Apparently, this was just a simple misunderstanding. Take this for your troubles. Gold and a drop of water. Yay. Well, glad I did that. But I think the next story element's going to have to wait till next time. Let's just go ahead and we'll save right here. Maybe. Well, I'll try to remember how to save the game. Why isn't it here, though? There's load game. Save game! Gosh, I can't read. Save game. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.